No, no. What the fuck? Random shiny? Oh, shiny got sword! Suck it! 1, 2, 3. Ain't no way! Alright, boys. Are you guys ready for the feeling? All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. I don't fucking know this. Fuck, it's a guy! You're gay! Trying to hear him! It's blue from the slushy, it's okay.
Nah. Tell them the truth. You ate a Smurf.
I'm sorry, Papa Smurf.
Welcome in, everybody. How are we doing? Good afternoon, Hoopa. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in, everybody, over on YouTube and Twitch as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. How's our night treating us? Let me just get a counter going because I forgot to do that. What's up? Alright, we're basically all set then. We're all set to start the hunting. I'm not gonna lie, I have a small headache. Thank you guys so much for the likes, holy crap. Oh man. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Did we hit the follower goal? When I woke up this morning, it was actually at 98, so we actually went down one. But we're really close, I mean, we're probably gonna hit it tonight, let's face it. So, I mean, we're only 2 away, so we've got this in the bag. No, you're all good. So basically what we're doing is we're shiny hunting all Pokemon inverted colors on the actual 3DS. So it's not a color swap pack, it's just inverted colors, and we're shiny hunting all 1,000 Pokemon like this. But nah, I'm sure we're gonna get those 2 tonight, Hoopa. You don't need to make more accounts, you're all good. I appreciate the offer, though. How's it going, Kush? How are you doing today? I just realized that this counter isn't doing its thing. Let me try resetting it. Hopefully this time it works. There we go. That time it worked. I think it was because I opened up the counter after, or before. Hey, welcome on in, Sheep. How are you doing today? Oh, we're doing pretty good tonight. Thank you for asking. Just wanted to say, and thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment, especially on the beard. I appreciate it so much. How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much. Welcome in, Fortnite-eyed. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in, everybody, over on YouTube. How are we doing today? And welcome in, Honcho Anthony. How are you doing today? So the color looks like this because we're shiny hunting all Pokemon inverted. So right now we're in Pokemon X looking for an inverted shiny Charmeleon. Welcome in, Dunia. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Big Papa. How are you doing today? And welcome in, Connor. How are you doing tonight? And Days. Forgive me if I mispronounced that. And I'll ask the same question I asked last night to everybody. What's everybody's favorite band? Welcome in, Michael. Better no singing dishes, but the third drink... But after the third drink, the dishes were at least sounded like Broadway Beauty and the Beast. Oh my god, that's amazing. Queen? Okay, that's a valid pick. Favorite band? Yeah, so like your favorite band, like music artist. So like Avenged Sevenfold, Metallica, Queen. Like, what's your favorite? Don't worry, Hoopa. I'm not asking you what your favorite man is. I know that the answer is me. Frank Sinatra for favorite singer. Singer, wow. What's my favorite evolution? I would probably say, I'm gonna be honest, I have to say Umbreon. It's dope. Especially the shiny. If we're going for a shiny form, 100%. Hey, welcome in, Pikachu Does Stuff. Hello, fellow Pika. How are you doing tonight? And what's your favorite band or artist? I gotta ask. Thank you, Sheep. Call me Pickle. Welcome in, Dylan Hamilton. Of course, I will call you Pickle. Aw, well thank you, Hoopa. You're too kind. Espeon or Umbreon? That's fair. Welcome in, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Who thinks that we're gonna get a shiny tonight? Who thinks we're getting Charmeleon? This guy is convicted child. Wait, what? What are you yapping about, Rizzler? Welcome in, your boy Goku Black. Your favorite Pokemon is Noivern Line Bats. We must get me shiny. Awesome. Thank you, Pika, for the vote of confidence. Thank you, guys. Awesome. Well, now we gotta get a shiny tonight. Don't try to please dumb. What is your English? Did you fail the third grade? Alright, well, we're not doing this. We've got 95 shinies on. 95! Hoopa, are you high? We're not getting 95 shinies this stream, and if by some chance we do, I mean, at that point, I just need to be crowned, okay? If I got 95 shinies this stream, somebody put a crown on my head. Welcome in, Lewis. How's it going today? Oh man, Dragalge is also a favorite. Love its Mega. That is a good pick as well. Welcome in, Julian. How are you doing tonight? Hey, welcome back, Lizard Lover. How are you doing today? Welcome back. Thank you for popping on back. Fine, something more easy. 94. All right, that's a little bit more feasible. Okay, we can do 94 shinies. Don't quote me on that. Yo, this code red is slapping. Alright, do you guys think that we're getting Charmeleon, or are we phasing for a Growlithe? 50-year stream at that point? Yeah. Glad to hear that you're doing good. Thank you guys for all the support again. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the likes over on TikTok. Thank you for everybody who subscribed over on YouTube and liked the live. Thank you guys so much. What's everybody up to tonight? We relaxing? Are we shiny hunting? Are we chilling out? What's the scope of the night? All three fused? What do you mean all three fused? Oh boy, I got my paycheck! Guys, I got paid! If I get one shiny Pokemon, you'll blast Master of Puppets on full volume. Alright, bet. I got you. If I get one shiny... Oh, my bad. I don't know, Charizard with hair? That sounds terrifying. Alright, now we have to get a shiny so that way, we can get, Lizard Lover in trouble. Shinies don't despawn. Yeah, they don't despawn unless you either scare them away, or, until you either scare them away, or, oh, what is it? Until you either scare them away or catch it. Or kill it. Welcome in, little man. How are you doing today? Push my fingers into my eye. Yo, this Slipknot's going pretty crazy right now. Alright. Oh, man. But how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome in, Yi. How are you doing tonight? Man, I'm not gonna lie, rent's gonna be really tight this paycheck. I got paid way less than I thought I was going to. Sorry for going quiet for a moment, just kinda had to look at that. Oh man. Alright, where's this shiny Charmeleon at? We need to be able to play so that way Lizard Lover can blare some Metallica. Welcome in the Age of Season. How are you doing tonight? Ripped the peach soda from yesterday? Don't worry, I have more. Honestly, I was kind of tied between either the peach soda or the Code Red tonight. Oh, man. Come on, Charmeleon. Thank you guys for the likes over on TikTok. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. If I don't get a shiny Pokemon, you'll blast Master Puppets on your dad's speaker anyway? Bet. Well, I still owe you guys a shiny Charmeleon, so we gotta make this happen no matter what. So for everybody that likes Metallica out there, what do you guys think about some good old Avenged Sevenfold? Oh, welcome in, Vince. Oh, sorry. How are we doing tonight? It's tough? Nice. And welcome in, Ray, as well. How are you doing tonight? Thank you guys for more likes over on TikTok. You guys are awesome. You inverted your screen so you see it normal? Bet. Nice. But now I look different. Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate it. How are you doing tonight? Use Harden? I don't really... I don't think that would be stream appropriate. Welcome on in. How are you doing tonight? Come on, Tremuline, you know you want to be shiny. Thank you so much for the likes, everybody. Welcome in, Just Your Boy. How is it going today? Man, I love these headphones. Welcome in, Joshua. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in, everybody. If I didn't get the chance to greet you guys, thank you guys so much for popping on in the stream. If there's anybody lurking out there, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Bradley. How are you doing tonight? And welcome in, Trinity. How are you doing tonight? Ugh. Welcome in, Jav, or JK. How's it going today? Sorry to hear that, Satuma, or Sasuna. Welcome on in. Hopefully we can... So the reason why the contrast was reverted her is we're shiny hunting all Pokemon inverted, so the goal is to complete an entire shiny living dex inverted, because nobody's ever done this challenge before. Do I play Call of Duty? So on that subject, I've played Zombies 2 times in my life. Aside from that, nope. Growing up, my mom didn't want me playing it, so it's hard to get into it now that I'm older. Because I literally grew up playing Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, and Zelda. That was what I grew up playing. Now that I'm older, it's like, okay, I could play it, but it's hard for me to get into a game that I never played when I was a kid because I don't have that nostalgia factor going for it. But I'm not against playing it. I just haven't gone around to it yet. I own a bunch of the games. I just haven't touched them. You see, once I get a new graphics card in the computer, it is my intention to bring some VR content. Actually, me and a buddy of mine, we're actually recording a job simulator video at the moment. My hardware is not quite good enough to stream the VR yet, but it is good enough to record it. So, we were recording a job simulator video. I just need him to come back over to the house so he can finish it. And I'm also not opposed to doing some Call of Duty content and things like that as well. I have a whole list of things that I want to play on stream. Welcome in, Summy. How are you doing tonight? I am 19, turning 20 in about 2 weeks. Welcome in, Deputy Bacon Bit. I love your name. Welcome on in. How are you doing tonight? Hoopa, we're gonna get Charmeleon in about 5 minutes. For real, for real. I got you. I see. Welcome on in. Well, as I like, in all honesty, everybody's welcome here. I think we can all be responsible, we can all have a good time, and okay, the 93... Oh, yeah, exactly. You get the point of it, Hoopa. Welcome back, Sheep. How are you doing? Hopefully the dishes weren't calling for you. Hopefully they didn't start singing again. Oh, the laundry went off. Okay, so it was the laundry that started singing. No. So, Kerbo, we're shiny hunting all Pokemon inverted. Just for an added challenge, our goal is to complete an entire shiny living dex inverted colors, because nobody's ever shiny hunted like this. So just the goal is to have a good time, experience something new, and do a challenge that's never been done before. And yeah, so King, so that's basically why we're playing as well. Basically, we're just shiny hunting inverted for an added challenge because nobody's ever done it before. No, but your driver decided to take 2 hours to drive. Oh, yikes. And welcome in, Cinnamare. How are you doing tonight? Thank you, I appreciate it. It seemed like a really fun idea that I had the other day, and I figured just roll with it. Good, getting ready to make 2026 Shiny Hunting Bingo card tomorrow. Ooh, Nice. That's awesome. I see. Okay, I can see how if you just started X and Y, saying an inverter would be kind of confusing. Now, we're just shiny hunting. We're having a good time. But welcome on in. How are you guys doing tonight? Any idea who you're gonna add to your bingo card, Cinnamare? Any, like, top picks that you can already think of, or anything come to mind? And thank you guys for the likes over on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Thank you guys so much. Hoopa and... Well, isn't Hoopa shiny locked? Do I like Pokemon Go? I'm not the biggest fan when it comes to Pokemon Go, but then again, I'm just not a huge mobile game person in general. I love the mainline Pokemon games. I think that the game is cool. I just personally, I didn't like the mechanic that much. I don't know. It wasn't quite my cup of tea. Maybe all the Alpha Ghosts shiny in ZA? Oh, that's a sick goal. Yeah, you should do that. Ugh. I don't know, Hoopa Game 1 Pika. I don't know, Hoopa. As soon as Game Freak decides to love us and make it not shiny locked, but that day will probably be never. You're a fan of most Pokemon games except you're not into games like Pokemon Quest. That's fair. For me, Pokemon Quest and some of the spin-off games, I'm not the biggest fan of most of the spin-offs. But I will say Pokemon Ranger went hard. And if anybody tells me otherwise, Pokemon Ranger went hard, okay? What do you mean I have to sit in my chair and draw circles for hours on end? Sign me up! I loved Pokemon Ranger. We know I'm secretly Game Freak, so lock on. Shh. Listen, Hoopa, if I was a part of Game Freak, many Pokemon games would have turned out way differently, I'm just saying. Is there any good Platinum remakes except for Redux and Renegade? As far as I'm aware of, the best remake I've heard of Platinum was Renegade. I haven't heard of anything better than that. Welcome in, Sanjari. Forgive me for mispronouncing that. But welcome on in. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I haven't heard of anything better than that. We need some new Ranger games on the Switch too with Joy. Yes! Preach. Preach, Cinnamare. We do need more Ranger games. 100%. You like Pokemon Tournament DX? Okay, that one was fun. I will say out of some of the different, like, side games, I did enjoy that one a little bit. I'm just not again, I grew up playing Pokemon, Zelda, Harvest Moon, and Animal Crossing. It's hard for me to get into game styles that isn't one of those four. Your current mission is to complete the main game and DLC Pokedex for Scarlet and Violet. You just need some of the more rare Pokemon encounters now. Hopefully you have some good luck with that, Kerbo. What kind of Pokemon are you still looking for? And welcome in, Just Yop. How are you doing tonight? And thank you guys for the likes over on TikTok. Looking over and seeing that number being 18,000 is absolutely nuts. Dear Mr. Charmeleon, why aren't you shiny? I promised Hoopa that I would have a shiny of you within 5 minutes, and it's been a little bit longer than 5 minutes. You're making me look like an idiot, Charmeleon. If Pokemon were real, what would happen? Global catastrophe. I already know that we would immediately have a real Team Plasma because, let's face it, Plasma was actually onto something a little bit. More than just the money of it. They were literally building an empire. We would instantly have lots more crime running on the streets because, let's face it, if you give a guy that has no background check a flying dragon that can spit out fire, the crime rates are gonna go through the fucking roof. Alright, nothing's stopping them. There's gonna be a lot more crime. I feel like buildings would be different, because buildings would have to be larger to fit the infrastructure of a Pokemon. We would have Pokemon gyms, and when I say Pokemon gyms, I don't just mean like, oh, get your gym badge. We would have those as well, but there would be actual Pokemon gyms where they can go to exercise. They still have to play any Pokemon Ranger game besides the final boss of the original. Exactly. Yeah, if Pokemon were real, we'd be thoroughly screwed. Just looking for some of the Blueberry Academy decks and some of the ones that require you to take... I see. What's my top 3 favorite Pokemon? Decidueye, Trico, and Oshawott. Took me a moment to remember what that list was. You have a team of Ultra Beasts and Hoopa IRL? Alright, Hoopa. Prove it. Prove it. Oh yeah, but I mean, let's face it, they're all awesome. I'm sorry, I gotta give my top 3 to those. I love them. They own my heart. Thank you very much for the follow, Cinemare. I appreciate it so much. You're trying to play all the Call of Duty games and play them Black Ops, but you're traumatized. That's fair, but out of curiosity, what are you traumatized about? And welcome in, Wyatt. How are you doing tonight? Oh man. All the gore and the death. Oh, that's fair. Did I like Alt Decidueye in Legends Arceus? I was very much surprised to see it. I will say I like regular Decidueye better, but I still like alternate Decidueye. It's good, but it's not the best. You know, it's like comparing kettle corn popcorn to regular popcorn, okay? Like, don't even get me started. When you eat a bite of kettle corn, it's like, oh, this is what I love. This is what I crave. This is sweet. It's crunchy. It's sweet. It's good. When you take a bite of regular popcorn, alright, this is really good. I like me some popcorn. It's missing the sweetness. Alright? So that's my kind of take. It's still very good, but it's not the same, if that makes sense. Your favorite Pokemon is underrated. It's Walrein. Walrein is a really cool Pokemon, but I do agree with you. It's very underrated, and not a lot of people remember it. Welcome in, Gangster. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in, Muhammad. How are you doing tonight? Welcome on in. Hoopa's just too good. That is valid. That is valid, Hoopa Unbound. I will give you that. I always What do you guys think about some 3 Days Grace? What was the most surprising alt in Legends Arceus for me? And what was my favorite? Oh, let me think. I'm gonna be honest, I'm blinking on half of the alts in Arceus. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, Sheep. My brain is forgetting, like, all of them. Oh, yes! I forgot about Goodra. Your favorite Pokemon is Krogunk Lizard? That's a valid choice. Krogunk's awesome. G-Max? I wasn't as big of a lover of G-Max, if I'm being honest with you. I much prefer Mega Evolution and Z-moves. I'd take G-Max over Terrestrialing, or however it's pronounced, but yeah, it wasn't quite my cup of tea. Welcome in Lemon Sweets. How are you doing today? You just started Shining Pearl. Team Galactic has awesome music. Oh, 100%. Team Galactic has the crack of Pokemon music, okay? Top 25 for sure. Probably even higher than that. I just, without making an actual ranking of Pokemon music, it's hard for me to give it. It's mainly due to the fact that Walrein was on your team in Pokemon Sapphire, and that was your first Pokemon game when you were a kid. That is completely valid. Walrein is an awesome Pokemon. I completely credit everything that it has to offer. You prefer normal types? That's fair. I mean, they're very versatile and they have a lot of utility that can be done with them. They are great when it comes to not only combat, but also defense. Normal type definitely has... And Kamala. That's a valid reason. That's a valid reason. I will hand it to you. Your favorite is Garchomp? That's also valid. Get some Cynthia up in here. Never mind, don't get Cynthia up in here. I don't need that childhood trauma brought back. Thank you very little. But no, Kamala is a valid pick. You like Bug and Electric types, Hoopa? You see, considering your name is Hoopa Unbound, I thought you were gonna say Dark types. Dark and Psychic, but you know what? What do I know? What do I know? I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy sitting in a chair drinking a Code Red, waiting for a stupid Shinverted Charmeleon. They're also the scariest team. They want to destroy everything. I mean, when I saw that, I was like, exactly. Exactly, Sheep. You got it. What's up, Twinkie? Okay, but what's with the name Twinkie? We're doing pretty good. We're now looking for Charmeleon. We did get Charmander yesterday, so now we're on Charmeleon. But we're doing pretty good. How are you doing? Welcome and read more. How are we doing today? Try Pokemon Auto Chess. I'm not the biggest chess person, so I'll pass, but I have heard of it. Oh yeah, I have, okay, so Saxon, I literally own a cartridge of every Pokemon game, excluding some of the Switch games, because I have some digital versions. But if we're talking Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, DS, and 3DS, I have at least one copy of every game. But the reason why I'm using the Scyther is because it has Swarm. So I like his Swarm, and honestly, Scyther's just pretty cool. No, I'm not gonna lie, I might work on a new shiny hunting team on all of the games. A whole team on all the games that has all the utilities. But thank you for the offer, I appreciate it a lot. What's my least favorite starter? Poplio. No disrespect, but just comparing it to some of the others, Poplio. I don't know, it just didn't hit the same. You played Pokemon Snap, that game is so much fun, you wish you had Team Rocket type. That's fair, like, have them, like, trying to steal your photos. That's fair. I feel like Poplio was overrated when it came out. Overrated, correction, Pokemon Snap on Switch, not the original. That's fair. I heard that that version was a lot better. Welcome in, Talking. How are we doing tonight? And welcome in, Ranma. How are you doing tonight? Welcome on in. Dark and Psychic are both at number 1. That's valid, Hoopa. You don't know if this is a hot take, but Snivy? No, I can understand it. I personally like Snivy, but I see your point. I do kind of agree. I would say that I still like Snivy over Poplio, but I see your point. You have no clue how good Wilmer was? Sorry about the spelling. You mean you read it in Pokedex and how big it was, but seeing that thing popping out of water is... Yeah. I mean, like, imagine you're out on the beach, chilling out, you know, soaking up the summer sun, and you're like, I love my wife, I love my kids, I love my family. Holy shit, it's a whale. Like, I can just imagine. I can just imagine it. Like, imagine opening your eyes and you see that fucking boomer of a whale. Alright? Dude, imagine that thing gets washed up on shore. No, thank you. No, thank you. Hell no. Your top 3 is Centiscore, Shavikavolt, and then Regieleki, then Hoopa? That's valid. Welcome in Lightspeed, how are you doing tonight? Railvehicle is a bug with a railgun and is fast. That's great. What's the most overhated generation? Overhated, or I'm guessing you meant to say overrated. This one's a hard one. Oh, can I say a hot take? And this is just my personal opinion. Most overrated generation, Paldea. Either Paldea or Galar. One of the two. Both are equally overrated to me, but I have to go Paldea. I'm sorry. Actually, I don't know. Definitely between Galar or Paldea. I can't pick. Neither of the two games give me enjoyment on a second play. Like, the first playthrough, it's like, okay, cool, new Pokemon game. This is neat. What the heck? Uno Momento TikTok, it's doing the same thing that it did last night. I can't see chat again. I don't understand why he keeps doing this. In Pokemon Snap, the hardest Pokemon to deal with was Wishy-Washy. Since you had to get it from the school, it took you 20 tries, but didn't know you had to hunt a picture. That's fair. Sorry, TikTok. I'm trying to figure out how I can see the chat again. I'm sorry. I'm not sure why it keeps doing this. Was I able to get? It only happened to TikTok, so I can still see Twitch and I can still see Twitch and YouTube. It's just TikTok, so people that are on TikTok right now, I can't see any of their messages. The problem is he keeps trying to say that, like, I'm banned for, community guideline violations. But according to actual TikTok, I have no violations. So that's where I'm like, what the heck? I'm gonna try and submit a ticket. Because you're wondering if... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see your message. I got sidetracked. I can understand Palladia despite disliking Palladia, but when something is overheated, it gets too... Oh, okay, yeah, so too... I didn't know if you meant to say overrated, or if you meant to say overhated. I know that Gen 5, I know that that guy got some hate in the beginning, and I don't know why. Yeah, I don't understand why it's being so stupid. This is outrageous. I'm sorry, TikTok. Please forgive me. I'm just trying to see if I can get it pulled up on anything at this point. Yeah, so personally, I thought the Paldea was overrated. Welcome in, Jay. Sorry I didn't see your message until now. I personally haven't heard of Freakazoids. I'm sorry, I haven't personally heard of it before. Alright, I tried restarting the live on TikTok. Hopefully that fixes it. If that doesn't fix it, then I really don't know what else to do. Alright, Hoopa, sorry about that. I have no idea what happened. We did get the chat back up and running on TikTok. I really need to look in what in the world's causing this. Heard, yes, seen, no. Yeah, that's fair. I personally haven't even heard of it. I mean... Oh, you just found the name Epstein in the Epstein files? Ooh, that's crazy. Maybe TikTok just doesn't like the name Shinverted? Because I know that that's what we are calling the inverted shinies. Maybe it just doesn't like that? I don't know. If you could play one Pokemon game in your life, what would it be? Pokemon Omega Ruby. Easy. Love that game. Love that game. If I could replay that game forever and ever and ever, I would. Oh, my bad. I completely misread. It's not a bad time to say that I'm a little bit dyslexic, Koopa. That's crazy. Welcome in, Juan. How are we doing tonight? Again, sorry TikTok for it crashing the chat. I have no idea what the hell happened. What Pokemon should get a Mega? Oh. I've been waiting for this question. Aegislash. Aegislash. Give my boy a Mega. Just saying. If they gave him a double-sided sword Mega Evolution, oh my god, Game Freak, take my fucking money. Thank you, Carmen, for the likes. How's you guys' trip going? Hopefully you guys haven't tripped. Welcome in, Lofi. How are we doing tonight? Unfortunately, you have? Damn, that's tragic. Hopefully you're able to get back up. That's good. Glad to hear that. Oh yeah. Yeah, if they made a Mega Aegislash, listen, Game Freak, please hear my plea. Make him a Scyther? Ooh, a Mega Scyther or a Mega Skizor. Oh, that actually would be pretty cool too. Oh no, you're all good. You are all good. I understand what you mean. Some other good Pokemon that would get Megas. Hear me out. Mega Giratina. Hey, welcome in, Mom's Jeans. How are we doing tonight? Welcome on in, and welcome in, Fost as well. How are we doing tonight? Celebi. A Mega Celebi would go crazy, Hoopa. But on that subject, imagine a Mega Mew. Ooh, Mega Jirachi. I'm doing pretty good. We've already had our daily dose of TikTok issues tonight, so hopefully the night is smooth sailings from here. Yeah. Mega Gligar, that would be pretty cool. Your opinion, Greninja should get a Mega Evolution? Doesn't Greninja have a Mega Evolution? Didn't they make a Mega Evolution for Greninja? Guys, am I tripping balls? Am I hallucinating again? Damn it, I forgot my meds. Oh no. I could have sworn he had a Mega in ZA. Am I tripping balls? Hold up. No. Because I have Greninja. Guys. The fuck is that then? There's literally a Mega Greninja. Your friend says Mega Whale Lord. Honestly, preach. Oh, it's your dog. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I forgot. I was tripping balls. I forgot. My bad. I'm sorry. I'll go back to tripping balls now. Listen, maybe your friend's onto something. Maybe that's all the world needs. What if we just need a Mega Whale Lord? Maybe that's what we need to bring in global peace. Okay? You think that you can solve world hunger? Mega Whale Lord. He ought to do it. Mega Rotom. I'm not opposed to that. Mega Drapion. I'm opposed to that. I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't go as hard. What would they do? Just give him like a third thing? I don't know. Mega Komodo. Mega Komodo. Imagine that. Welcome in, Dusty. How are you doing tonight? I feel like a Mega Komodo would go pretty hard. And welcome in, Rudy. How are you? Now I want a Mega Komodo. And welcome in, Robert. How are you doing tonight? Hear me out, Mega Lopunny Z. Alright, hear me out, Mama Jeans. No. Get the horny out of here. No horny. No horny. Welcome in, Aiden Clark. How are we doing tonight? And welcome in, Adam, as well. Would I change any Mega Pokemon designs? Yes. Not Starmie, though. Starmie is beautiful. Alright? When they gave us Patrick Starmie, I was a little hateful at first. I will admit. But he's grown on me. Mega Starmie has grown on me. I think he's a little silly goofy, but I think he's great. The reason why we're playing the game Inverted, Aiden, is because we're just looking for an added challenge. And the goal is to get all 1,025 Pokemon that are available to get Shiny Inverted. So the goal is just to have a new challenge, experience something new, and have a fun time. But we are actually playing on the actual hardware. And this is not emulator, this is not a ROM, this is the actual cartridge in the bottom of the 3DS. Mega Tentacruel. Honestly, okay. I'll take it. I'll allow it. Mega Hoopa? Yeah, I feel like we kind of got that with Hoopa Unbound, but I see your point. Like, it's not labeled as Mega, but I feel like Hoopa Unbound basically is the Mega Hoopa. But, hold on. On that note, Mega Magearna. First person I've seen try and like this. Try it like this. You're honestly impressed you're taking it on like this. Thank you, I appreciate it. The goal was to try and just have an added challenge, and the thing is we have no idea what any of the shinies are going to look like. So I feel like that's a great challenge, because, well, we all get to experience something new together. We are getting a Mega Magearna? What? Aiden, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it so much. How'd I get it inverted? Tropico. So basically, what I was just now explaining to Aiden is we are actually on the native hardware with the actual, DS cartridge. We inverted the color settings on the 3DS, so that way everything is polar opposite of what it would be from the factory. And the goal is to shiny hunt all 1025 Pokemon like this. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't looked to see if there is a Mega Magearna. I could be tripping on this one. This one I could be wrong about. I mean, it'd be really cool if we do. When it came to the DLC leaks and everything like that, I didn't allow myself to see any of it before it came out. I've let everything be a, first impression. Mega Magnezone is pretty cool. Welcome in, Sneaky Matt. No, so the game is just inverted. We're shiny hunting on Pokemon X right now. We're just inverted. We inverted the color settings to experience the game in a different way. The goal is to get all 1025 Pokemon shiny inverted. Tropico, we have Homebrew on the 3DS. So through Homebrew's Luma settings, you can change up the color settings on the 3DS. So I just basically inverted all of the color settings. Shouldn't have took you 3 tries. It's okay. It happens sometimes. And welcome in, Twibbles. How's it going today? Won't it be a little hard to see if it's shiny? Yes. Yes, it will. I have no idea what I'm looking for. I can guess and say that it's probably going to be blue. I have nothing else aside from that. If you want an answer of what is it going to look like, I don't know. We'll find out. Delete Raichu? That's fair. That's valid. Yeah, so basically we just inverted the settings through the Homebrew, Tropico. Well, it's still original hardware, it just has soft mod on it.
24.
Thank you, Rubber Duck, for the 24-25. How are you doing tonight?
Patrick,
What?
I thought of something funnier than
Mega
24.
Pichu?
Let me hear it.
Valid. Not
25.
Pikachu, not Raichu, Mega Raichu. Understandable. Welcome in, Mango. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. We're just having some fun hunting, Why is your English, like, falling apart, Tropico? Like, are you struggling? Welcome back again, Sheep. Had an issue with logins. They had answers and no ideas. That's fair. But no, we're just having some fun time tonight. We're doing the inverted shiny hunting. Mega Vespa Queen. Honestly, I could mess with that. And welcome in, Nay TCG. How are you doing tonight? Your grandma fell down the stairs. Jeans. Mom's jeans. Are you joking, or did your grandma actually fall down the stairs just now? If so, I am so sorry to hear that. What's my hottest Pokemon take? I'm trying to think of something absolutely blasphemous, but still good. Trying to think of something blasphemous, but still, like, biblically accurate. Welcome in, Riley. How are you doing tonight? Mega Veggie Gigas would go low-key low. I mean, yeah. I will personally say that while yes, I will always respect it as a game, Johto is a little bit overrated. A little. Not a lot, just a little. Okay? Just a little bit. Don't get me wrong, the games are great, but it's basically Kanto Part 2. What's up, Aiden Sale? How are we doing tonight? You were in a motorcycle accident and have to learn everything again? I see. Well, welcome on in. Glad to hear that you're here and glad to hear that you're doing okay. And welcome in, Santi and Ozar. How are we doing tonight over on TikTok? Thank you guys for joining in. Welcome in, Emily. How are we doing? In Fire Red, no restrictions on what you can name anything, so you just named your rival Shitface. Do you know my grandson's name? I can't remember what his name was. Ah, yes, Shitface. I remember him. You've always been friends since you were a baby. How are you doing today, Emily? If I was a Pokemon trainer and you're getting a party of Drifloon and releasing them in a kids park, no. Nah, you're all good, Tropico. You don't need to apologize. You're all good. We're just glad to have you here. Mom's jeans, you need to be stopped. You need to be stopped. Why would you do that? Dude, think about all those, like, IHOPs that have the, like, Balloon Man, the, like, clown that gives you balloon animals. Imagine you went to an IHOP and just this clown hands you a Drifloon and says, "Here you go, little boy. I'm a clown. That's the sound that clowns make." Johto did feel like Kanto with more options, but Whitney will always be... Exactly, Sheep. So that's why I'm saying it's only a little bit overrated. It's still very good, and it's still great. But it feels like you can't play Johto without playing Kanto. Like, if I were picking up a brand new... If I was playing Pokemon Silver and Gold for the first time, I feel like it leans heavily on the, oh, hey, this is Pokemon Toad. This is Pokemon X, Emily. So currently we're playing on Pokemon X, shiny hunting all Pokemon. So we're on the actual 3DS, and we are trying to shiny hunt every single Pokemon inverted to try and experience something new and do a challenge that nobody ever has. If I was a gym leader, what type would I master? Bug type. Bug type. I could cripple somebody with a bug type. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hand me a Golisopod and I will break your legs. You will be wheelchair bound for the rest of your life. Welcome in, Kidney Taker. I love your name. I just realized that statement I just said was very wild. I apologize. Golisopod, use liquidation. Exactly. Exactly. You get the right idea, Hoopa. You did it and now you're in trouble. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, Lizard. Well, how loud did you play it, first of all? And now throat chop. Exactly. Welcome in, Jonathan. How are you doing tonight? Imagine a true crime show about Pokemon. So there I was, shopping at the local Pokemon, and then he came, the man with the Lopunny. The Lopunny just started throwing it back. All I heard was, why did he have such a thick Lopunny? It's so dummy thick. Between my top three, ground, steel, and ice, you'd probably pick ice. That's valid. That's fair. Although I feel like if you were a gym leader and you had an ice hat, I feel like you'd have a heavy liability Imagine somebody walks into your gym. Oh, I can't wait to battle the gym leader. Oh, look, a pile of ice. Slips, hits her head. Now they're in a wheelchair. You're getting sued. You know why? Because you didn't leave a slippery when wet sign. I feel like if you owned an ice-type gym, you would be constantly getting sued for the amount of people slipping. Local 10-year-old boy slips and falls on head after sliding across the entire gym leader. Across the entire gym's floor. Not a single wet floor sign, not a single warning, slippery when wet, not a single sign up to warn the poor little boy that there was ice on the floor. That's not true crime, that's just Pokemon prostitution. Oh, that's great. On the big ass speaker. You see, I'm sorry, I'm still laughing. Damn, I just finished dying. Welcome in, Cookie. What's my job, teacher? No, I work in sales. Or, not in sales anymore. I'm a part of our warehouse crew, so I help out with, like, unloading trucks, loading up pallets, unloading trucks. Welcome in, Sarah. How are we doing today? But yeah, so... I feel like you'd have a lot of problems in a nice gym. It's really cool, but if we're talking a real-life Pokemon gym, I feel like if we're talking real life, so many people would try and get a quick little cash grab. Local California man picks fight with 4 Pangrow and wakes up butt-ass naked in the local Pokemon. Exactly! You've got the idea, Mom's Jeans! You've got the idea. Does OSHA even exist in Pokemon? Because how are half the gyms even legal? Exactly! I mean, let's face it, Ash literally sent his Pikachu to set off an entire water sprinkler, and nobody bat an eye. Not a single firefighter came to make sure, oh, okay, the entire sprinkler system's going off. Let's make sure that everything's okay. Not a single person thought this. They just thought, yeah, it's a 10-year-old, he set off the sprinkler system, it's fine. Like, okay, where's OSHA? Where is, oh, dude, think about, oh, what's his name? The Dragon-type gym leader in Pokemon Black and White. Imagine his gym going through OSHA violations. Oh my god. The fucking dragon. What if the kid fell? Dude, we're like over here. We have the dragon. Walk. Wah! Dead. The kid's dead. Where is OSHA in the Pokemon world? Who is approving these building designs? Who said, yeah, this is fit for a 10-year-old? Dude, if I was a 10-year-old, I would have fallen and died and broken my neck because I'm too clumsy for that. Your hot take is you did not care for Sunflora? Actually, yeah, I agree with you on that, Mom's Jeans. I will say, I like Sunkern more than Sunflora. Just if I'm being honest with you guys. Oh, man. Welcome to Polar Bears, how are we doing tonight? Welcome to Local Bob Creator, how are you doing today? I'm dying now that I've coughed. You want Chespin to roast in hell? Why? I'm just curious. I want to know, Hoopa. Yeah, anytime. Glad to hear that your night's going well. And welcome in, Fiddle Drizzle. How are you doing tonight? Remember, in these games, 10-year-olds casually fight gods, especially Gen 4. I mean, yeah, that is true. That is true. I'm just saying, me personally, as a 10-year-old, I'm falling. Local soccer player kicks Voltorb, kills off his teammates. Oh no! Welcome in, Lost in a Room. How are we doing today? So the reason why the colors are inverted is because we've decided to shiny hunt all 1,025 Pokemon that are available to get shiny. we're doing an added on challenge to where we shiny hunt all 1025 Pokemon and just have it inverted to where everything looks different because nobody's done this challenge before. So we're just looking for a new experience, see some shinies that have never been seen before, just kind of having fun with it. Out of all the old generations, what Pokemon do I think would get another evolution like Girafarig or Zigzagoon? I think not as much that he needs one, but one that would be kind of cool is imagine if Forretress got another evolution. So Pineco's line. So like imagine if like Pineco, Forretress, and then like I don't know, something. That one would be cool. Or Stantler. Give Stantler an evolution. That'd be pretty neat. Hey, welcome in, Aquaman. How are you doing today? Welcome back. And thank you, BB, for answering Lost in a Room as well. And welcome in, Nugget. Stantler has an Evo? Well, yeah, but like another one, I mean. And welcome in, Oh Dear. How are you doing today? I love your Whooper profile picture. Get the shiny or else? Alright. Boys, it's time to lock in. Aiden said it's time to get a shiny. And welcome in, Dumb Name. How are you doing today? Thank you guys so much for being a part of stream tonight. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you so much. Alright, sadly I didn't get that shiny immediately for you, Aiden, so, do what you will. Oh yeah, so sorry I didn't greet you properly, Rubber Duck. How's the RuneScape going if you're still here? Welcome in, Strap God. How are you doing today? Welcome in, Stunt Boy. How are we doing tonight? How are you? And welcome in, Rocco, over on TikTok. How are you doing tonight? Hey, Stunt, if you're on, you want a voice call? Glad to hear that you're doing good, Rocco. What are we up to tonight? We playing Pokemon as well, just relaxing, chilling out. What's kind of the scope of the night? You're playing Pokemon Brick Bronze forever. You caught it like. Nice, that's awesome. I personally haven't played many of the ROM hacks. I've heard of that one, but I haven't played it yet. What's my opinion on Gen 7? I liked Alola. Thank you very much for the follow, Rocco. I appreciate it. Yeah, baby, I did like Alola a lot. It was very enjoyable. I will say when it first came out, I was a little bit salty with it. Because, I don't know, I guess I loved Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire so much that nothing could possibly beat it. But as I got older, it very much grew on me. So I personally love Gen 7. And sure, Lizard, what's the challenge? You gotta clean up and shower real quick, and if I'm still alive once you get back. Alright, sounds good. I'll still be live for a good little bit. I'm not quite sure how long it'll be, but yeah. Alright, so... Oh. You're playing Fire Red right now, Hoopa? Nice. That's awesome. How far along into the game are you? Are you just restarting it, or have you been playing for a little bit? Rocco, so the reason why the colors look like this is because we decided that we're gonna shiny hunt all Pokemon inverted. So we are actually on the 3DS at the moment, so we're just shiny hunting all inverted Pokemon because nobody's ever done this challenge before. So the goal is to get all 1025 Pokemon inverted colors. Just to kind of experience something new. Yeah, thank you. Just finished up the second batch of Pazillies since the folks destroyed the first batch for Christmas. Every other cookie you baked had plenty over, but... Damn, that's crazy. I mean, hey, at least they're liking it. And welcome in, Slim. How are you doing tonight? How many do I have so far? So far, we've gotten Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, 2 Pansages, and Quilladin. So we're still very early on in the challenge, but not bad considering how many breaks we've taken in place of ZA. And when we were hunting Shiny Mew. But we're kind of putting it on full blast now to try and get some shinies going. Sounds good, Stun. Well, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. And yeah, if I'm still on when you come out and you're ready, I'd love to voice call if you want. If the next Pokemon you encounter is a Charmander, you have to put on Jurassic sound. You see, I would, but I don't feel like YouTube banging on my door telling me that I have community guidelines and copyright strikes. Otherwise, I'd love to. You just restarted it like 4 minutes ago. This time you're gonna pick Charmander instead of Bulbasaur. That's valid. Yeah, so we're gonna go for an entire shiny living dex. That is correct, Rocco. So it's definitely a long haul challenge. It's gonna be a long time, but I'm completely down for the challenge. Alright. Man, I forgot. I still have work tomorrow. Not until like 4 p.m., but still have work tomorrow. I don't wanna. Y'all, can we just can we finally boost the channel so much to where I can just tell my manager that I'm don't need to work there anymore, and I can just stream full time for you guys? Can we make that happen? That'd be pretty awesome. Welcome in, Juan. How are we doing tonight? And Oakland? How are you doing tonight? I want a full-time stream for you guys, but you know I can't do that until we can make the bills. That's what I'm saying. Why did Nurse Joy always say, I hope to see you again? Are you wishing, bad times to my Pokemon? I'm only here because my Pikachu has a broken elbow. Why do you want to see me again? And welcome in, Hrog. How are you doing tonight? So far you have Shiny Dino, Axio, Noibat, Woobat, Clauncher, and 2 Geodude? Nice, that's awesome. I'm guessing on the, Bronze Brown? Or Brick Bronze, sorry. Do I think that the saying, every Pokemon is favorite to someone is true? Yeah, I'm sure there's one person out there that loves Wishy-Washy that much. However, I will say it's a little bit hard to believe that somebody's favorite Pokemon is Chingling. It's just a little bit difficult to believe that. And welcome in Beyonce's cousin. How are you doing today? I love your name. And welcome in Lauren. How are we doing tonight? But yeah, I think with the amount of people on this world, there's gotta be one person that likes every single Pokemon, or like one fan for every Pokemon. There's gotta be. Y'all, I'm officially out of Code Red. This is not an emerge, or this is not a warning. This is real. This is not a test. We're out of Code Red. Meaning, I have to go invade the fridge, and I'm gonna decide between either peach soda or root beer. Haven't decided yet, but one of the two. By the way, tomorrow's stream is gonna be a lot of fun. We are streaming for New Year's Eve, by the way. I'm not gonna be like one of those loser streamers that's, oh, I'm out with family right now. I can't make it to the computer. Fuck it. I'm streaming for you guys. I'm spending my first moments of 2026 with you guys. I'm going to sit my happy ass in this chair, pick up my 3DS, and we are going to shiny hunt some Charmeleon. Or some Charizard. Because you guys deserve the best. Alright, good pick on the root beer, Rocco. Bet. Welcome in Jet Leaf. How are we doing tonight? Root beer? Oh, Benjamin. Sorry, I read Benjamin's name with the question mark, and then I reread your root beer, and it kind of threw me off. Welcome in Benjamin and Neville. How are we doing tonight? Y'all be throwing my brain through like an ocean. Welcome back, Coupon Bound. It said that you just joined, so, which is weird because you're still here. Alright, we're gonna do 3 more encounters, then I'm gonna go, or sorry, 2 more encounters, and then I'm gonna go get me some root beer. But who's excited for the New Year's Eve hunt, or shiny hunting tomorrow? You looked at your alt real quick? Ah, I see. You wish you had color on Fire Red? That's fair. Alright, yeah, because tomorrow's gonna be a lot of fun. Welcome in, Blader X. How are we doing tonight? What Pokemon do I wish got more appreciation? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good question. You know what? Volcanion. I feel like Volcanion could have used way more love, not only from Game Freak, but also us. Like, why did I forget that Volcanion existed? He is a cool Pokemon. He is a cool Pokemon, and the fact that I forgot... I mean, yes, I agree with you on that, Hoopa. Heatran as well. But I will say, the fact that I genuinely forgot that Volcanion ever existed says something. I will be right back. I'm gonna go get, some root beer. Alright, boys. For your typical Florida man nightly activities, I have gotten me some root beer, and I got me a lighter as well. Now you might ask, why did I get this combo of these specific items? Just wondering what state... Oh, that's really ironic that I answered your question without even reading the message. That's really ironic. Yeah, so I am your local Florida man. I feel like lighting my candle. I have a candle at my desk that I light when I'm streaming sometimes. And I haven't done that in the past couple streams, so we're lighting the fucking candle. Yippee. Alright. Volcanion has lady eyelashes, though. You're a Michigan man? Nice. Gotta love me some Michigan. I'm sorry. I promise I won't. I promise I won't. do that ever again. Just kidding. I probably will. Alright, welcome in Sky and welcome in Justin. How are we doing tonight? You like Volcanion? Only reason why you remembered him was due to you watching the movie with him in it. Even then, I watched the movie religiously as a kid. Like, when I was a teenager, I would watch that movie on fucking loop. Tell me how I forgot that he existed. Like, genuinely, when I waltzed my ass into Mabel's office and I found him on accident the other night when I was streaming, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about him. Like, why should my feeble brain have forgotten about Volcanion? That doesn't make sense. He's a cool Pokemon. Aw, yeah, that's some good root beer. Alright, guys. I have to ask you all this, and I will judge you heavily. What is the best brand of root beer? What is your favorite? When you think of the peak top root beer, what is the brand that you think, yeah. Okay, AW, that's valid. I personally prefer Bargs, but AW is still valid, okay? Like, look at this. Some peak Bargs root beer. Okay. Okay. This is the shit. And I will say my reason why I prefer it. From California yourself, that's fair. The reason why I prefer Bargs is because it is the only shelf-stocked root beer that has caffeine in it. None of the others, no Bargs, no no AW, no Mugs, none of the other ones have caffeine in it. So when I'm drinking my root beer, I want a little bit of an oomph. I want it to keep me awake a little bit longer. I want energy. That is one of the biggest reasons why I like Bargs better. Give me a challenge and I'll do it. Play Metallica again. Play Metallica really loud on the speaker again. But don't say it was my fault. Oh yeah. It's good. You don't like root beer? Listen, Boar. We couldn't have just let our friendship live in bliss and ignorance. You couldn't have... Why would you say that? Now I have to judge you. Yo, what's up, Cloud? How are we doing today? You've been looking for a shiny Larvitar and you have yet to find it. You've been through 500 encounters. Yikes, Rocco. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get it soon. Well, I will say, Boar, what is your favorite soda? You might be able to make up for it. I have to ask you that. Welcome back, Sheep. You're all good. You don't need to be sorry. Your phone died for a third... You're back for the third time. Your phone died and had to wait for it to charge. You're all good. Thank you for popping on back. And thank you for asking, Cloud. I'm doing pretty good. We're just playing some Pokemon X, looking for inverted shinies. We're currently working on Charmeleon. And then when we're done getting Charmeleon, guess what? We're looking for another Charmeleon for Charizard. And welcome in, Pumpkin. How are you doing tonight? What color should I put my light to, guys? I don't know. I feel like the blue is a little bit overrated right now. What are we thinking, guys? What color should we change the lights to? Red? Alright, I got you, fam. There we go. Pink for Hoopa? Sorry, Hoopa. Rocco already answered first. At least the red's kind of similar to pink. I'll tell you what. In 15 minutes, we'll put it to pink. Alright, I got you. Wish you could send images? You're all good. Dude, you feel like you don't even like soda that much, but Fanta's fine? That's fair, that's valid. Okay, you did it for a second time. Please tell me you didn't get beat. Water's just good. That's fair, that's valid. For me, whenever I'm streaming, I like to have a soda or something, because for me, it's, you know, I like the flavor. I like to have something that has a good flavor that's gonna be tasty when I'm streaming. Because when I'm sitting here having a good time with you guys, you know, it's kind of like a little party. You know, well, yes, none of you guys are physically here, I don't know, I feel like I'm having like a gathering with you guys, and I have a lot of fun with y'all. Welcome back, Mom's Jeans. How are we doing tonight? Or, well, welcome back. Cactus Cooler is your favorite with Dr. Pepper and Cherry Pepsi as a tie for a second. Root beer is favorite on our son because it floats and freezes. Exactly, Sheep. That's a great pick. But I do have to ask you, Sheep, what is your favorite brand of root beer? And welcome in Cube D Blue Shell. How are we doing tonight? And Dragon, thank you for following. I appreciate it so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the love and support and the likes and the subscriptions. You guys mean the world to me. The Roaring Knight. Yeah, welcome on in. And thank you, Cubed, as well, for following. You are also awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, how are you guys all wrong? Got a cup of milk and a pack of Oreos. Oh, yeah. 100%. Dad's old-fashioned, then mug. Okay, that's valid. How's everybody doing? Thank you guys for the follows over on TikTok. You guys mean the world to me. And YouTube, and Twitch. You guys all, no matter where you guys are from, you guys are genuinely making my dreams come true, so thank you so much. Welcome in, Lightspeed. Sorry to hear that you're doing bad. Hopefully we can make you better. That's a good point. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, for me, I just enjoy the gathering. I enjoy hanging out with y'all. And thank you so much for the likes, Light, as well. I appreciate it a lot. Who thinks that we're gonna get the Shiny Charmeleon tonight? Okay, but who here has tried popcorners? I need to know. You have 448. Oh. Alright, because of a cheat code. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, another challenge, except Metallica. I challenge you, if you have a 3DS, to go on and shiny hunt something new. Shiny hunt a Pokemon that you've never shiny hunted before. Burrito, have I ever played? Oh yeah, I play Minecraft all the time. We're actually, I will say, if we get people interested in the Discord server, because we do have a community Discord if anybody wants to join. Did you miss out on the starters or something? We're currently hunting Charmeleon VDev. If people join the Discord server and are interested in possibly joining a new Minecraft realm, I am considering getting one. I will say bills are very tight at the moment, so I'm like waiting to start until we have like an entire group of people that want to join. But yes, I do love me some Minecraft. And thank you for the Lightspeed Dev as well, I appreciate it. Oh yeah, we did just hit the goal today, so thank you guys so much for all of the support. For those who don't know, it was our goal to hit 100 followers on TikTok before the new year, and we did officially hit that goal tonight, so thank you guys so much for that support. The only goal that we have left that we haven't hit yet is Instagram hitting 100 followers by New Year's. That guy's at 85. So there's still a chance we need to get 15 over there. But genuinely, thank you guys for all the love and support. You guys have knocked out my goals out of the park, and genuinely, it means the world to me. I didn't think that it was actually possible. I actually did not think that we were going to hit any of the goals, and somehow in the past 24 hours, we've hit 3 out of 4. Yeah, let me see if I can get that link for you guys. Yeah, if anybody wants to join the Discord server, feel free. Yeah, so for the background music, I was playing the actual game audio, because at the moment I don't quite have access to any of the, copyright-free background places. But yeah, so right now, alright, Bone, congratulations, you did the one thing that you shouldn't do. Congratulations, you're banned. I don't ban people, but when you pop into the chat saying that, I'm sorry, I can't. You're all good. There was a person that popped in that tried saying the forbidden word. The word that you never say in a streamer's chat. Oh, man. It was somebody over on YouTube. They popped in, immediately tried hitting the, forbidden word. Inverted, yeah, so... no, so the reason why it's inverted is because we're currently shiny hunting all Pokemon inverted because nobody's ever done this challenge before. So we're just experiencing something new Zen. That way we can experience not only something new, but kind of do a challenge that's never been done before and just have a good time with it. Yeah, I don't understand people that just pop in and say that. And welcome in, John Wynn. How are we doing tonight? And you're trying to be as... Try not to be rude, but can I message it? I can see if I can. I don't have a way to message people individually right now on the TikTok while I'm live. Koopa, is there any chance that you could send an invite to Rocco if you're free to? It might be easier and quicker if you can. I'm sorry. Like, what does inverted shiny Charmander look like? So it went from being like a dark blue to like almost like a royal blue, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of predicting the same thing with the Charmeleon, so it's gonna go from like the brightish red to the gold as well. So I'm gonna predict like a royal blue. Yeah. Trying to think of the quickest way to show you. Yeah, so, Avery, we're basically shiny hunting all Pokemon inverted because nobody's ever done this challenge before. And we're just having fun with it and doing something that's never been done before, and the goal is to complete an entire shiny living dex like this. Yeah, Rocco, let me see if I can get you that Discord invite. Or, honestly, what might be quicker, if you pop onto the Twitch side of my stream, because I stream on all platforms, if you pop in there, I can easily get you the invite on there a lot quicker than trying to DM. What was the worst Pokemon gimmick? Dynamite, Terrestrial. No, you're all good. It's the same channel name over on Twitch, the same PeopleReader1YT. I definitely can get it to you faster that way. Okay, but what if you did it blindfolded too and relied on pure muscle memory and senses to find them? You see, I'm not opposed to doing that. You know what? What we'll do is we'll get the first Charmeleon like this, so we'll continue the normal way. What I will say, for the second, because when we're done getting the first Charmeleon, we actually have to keep going for a second for Charizard. When we go for the second for Charizard, I will do it blindfolded. Interesting, you're already partially colorblind, so that'd be terrible. I see. Well, sorry to hear that. Hopefully the colors don't mess with you too bad. Yeah, so the goal is we're just playing it to have fun and have an extra boosted challenge. Do I play Mortal Kombat? I used to when I was a kid a little bit during, like, family gatherings and things like that, but, like, not a crazy lot. Have I ever shiny hunted every Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet? It's so hard because some shinies look exactly the same. I will say, Cloud, I'm not the biggest fan of Scarlet and Violet. I played it a little bit, but, like, it wasn't quite my favorite. And hey, welcome in, Rocco, over on Twitch. Glad to hear that you were able to make it in. Let me make sure I didn't miss any messages. But yeah, so for worst gimmick, I definitely think that Terrestrialing was the worst, and then Dynamax second worst. And welcome in, TCG. How are we doing tonight? They still look like purples and blues and all that. They just look the same. I see. Alright, you're all good, Sheep. Thank you for popping on in. Get some good sleep and have a great rest of your night. Thank you for popping in on stream tonight. I appreciate it. How would I rank every gen? Oh, here we go. My favorite. Welcome in, Daniel. How are we doing tonight? If I'm ranking my top generations, Gen 3, I'm gonna go basically based off of region, just because including remakes can get a little bit fuzzy. Why does it look like that? So the reason why it looks like that is because we're shiny hunting inverted, because the goal is to get all 1025 Pokemon inverted, and do a challenge that nobody's ever done before. So I'm gonna go Hoenn, Unova, Kalos, Sinnoh, Alola, Johto, Kanto, Galar, and, Paldea. Or, if I miss any, forgive me. Can you go, let's do paranormal investigation and have all the equipment. Listen. I'm down to do some paranormal activities and some, like, urban exploring, but, you know, you gotta do it with somebody you trust and somebody that you know, and I can pull you out when you need it. Hey, you're all good, Aiden. Welcome back. Boris is, in my opinion, is... Yes. I agree with you, Avery. Thank you. Props to you. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is my favorite Pokemon game, so preach. Preach on that. Aiden, I personally don't. I've played a couple rounds with my wife, but aside from that, I'm not as big on the Battle Royale style of games, so, like, not just Fortnite in general, but just any of the Battle Royale style games. They're not the biggest thing that I enjoy. They're fun, but they're not, like, my expertise, per se. And welcome back, Lizard. Also, was your first mainline game, but he's still the best one there. Exactly. Dude, I will pay Game Freak some good money to bring back DexNav. Please, Game Freak. I am begging you to bring back DexNav. Please. I need it. Welcome in, Ty King. How are we doing today? So the reason why the colors are inverted, because we're shiny hunting all 1025 Pokemon inverted colors for not only an added challenge, but it's something that no person has ever done, so the goal is to complete an entire shiny living dex like this, and just kind of experience something new. After Auras, you say Sun Ultra Moon? Exactly. But I will say, if you're playing a Pokemon game purely for the story, you definitely have to play Black and White and Black 2, White 2. No, yeah, I understand, Aiden. It's not as much about winning, it's more just the style of game that I'm not quite... Like, it's fun, but it's like a once a year kind of thing. Welcome in, Lincoln. How are you doing tonight? Flying around Megalodios. Oh my god, yes! The flying around the entire Hoenn map on the Megalodios or Latios was so crazy. Dude, you want to play Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but you have no space on your 3DS? Oh, that's tragic. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to auras. 100%. Then the whole Deox... Yes! Preach, Avery! Preach! Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was so good. Like, Game Freak had no business making such a fucking good game. And welcome in, Cinderace. How are you doing tonight? You have 200 accounts on your laptop, you could... Listen, you don't need to. I appreciate you subscribing and all the support, but you don't need to pull out all accounts. I appreciate it, but I don't care as much about a big number. I care about the people I meet and the memories that I make with all of you guys. And right now, sitting here and having a good conversation with you guys about some good Pokemon, that's all that matters to me. So, well, yes, I could wake up, and yes, obviously, waking up and seeing the number boost up 200 would be awesome. And yeah, that would make... building a channel and building a community has been my dream for the past 7 years. But genuinely, building the memories with you guys is way more important to me. Do I have a Wii U? Yes, I do. I do have a Wii U. I have a Wii, Wii U, Switch, NES, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, GameCube. The list goes on. you made $70 on open Pokemon cards and you're obsessed with Pokemon cards. That is valid. I haven't opened up a pack of Pokemon cards in like 2 years though, because they've been constantly out of stock. You're on the Shiny VC if I want to join. Alright, I can be in there in just a couple moments. I'm probably going to join in a moment when my buddy Studboy joins. Which actually you got Shiny Deoxys from there. So, do you have the Shiny Locks removed, Avery? Because I know that you can remove the Shiny Locks, but you can only get the Shiny Deoxys if you remove that. You have Wii U, 3DS, both modded. Do you want to mod your Switch? That's fair. I would consider modding my Switch, but just given how Nintendo is, I've opted to wait until they don't care about the Switch anymore. You have all 4 shiny forms now? That's fair. Burrito, have I ever played Skylanders? You have almost every... I've seen people play it, but I haven't personally played it. If I even remotely asked my parents to play a game that required collecting another toy growing up, I think they would have probably kicked me out. It was bad enough that I wanted to get Pokemon games. To try and ask them to, hey, get this game that requires me to get different figurines, I probably would have gone beat. Have I played through ZA? Yes, I have played through ZA. I've played through the DLC of ZA. I personally love the game. I'm just taking a little break because I've played it almost every single day, and I need a break. Just a little one. You know this is a stretch. That's fair. I will say I'm not the best at competitive Pokemon battles. I will say I'm not. Growing up, it was more about completing the Pokedex and shiny hunting for me. I was never really the competitive type. I still have fun with battles, especially more now that I'm older and I have more patience than I did when I was a kid. So I'm down to do, like, battles someday. But, like, my team is definitely not the, competitive type. Your team isn't competitive at all, you just want... Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah, I was a kid growing up that said, nah, you wanna learn a move that lowers their defense? Nah, fire. Fireball. Your collection is over 1K in Skylanders and you forgot the prices, so the might have skyrocketed. Yeah, that's fair. What do you mean you want to learn how to shake your ass and tail whip? Hell no. Welcome in over on TikTok. How are you doing today? Happy Tuesday. What's up? Hey, welcome in, Daniel. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for joining on in. And welcome in, Timothy Hawk. How are you doing tonight? Thank you guys so much for all the care and support and all the subscriptions and all the follows. You guys genuinely mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much. You guys are helping me to make my dream come true, and I can't put that lightly. It wasn't until Scarlet and Violet that you started using status moves. Even then, I've barely used status moves. And thank you so much for following over on Twitch, Rocco. I appreciate it so much. You got a sweeper, Quavakale, I know that I butchered that name. Good grief. The Dancing Duck. And thank you, Avery, also for following over on TikTok. Thank you so much. Liked and subbed to show love for gamers effing rule. Thank you so much, Caretaker. How are you doing tonight? Thank you guys for the support. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I'll tell you guys what the best feeling is every morning when my wife wakes up for work and because I typically stream when she goes to bed, or sometimes she'll join. I typically try and stream when she goes to bed, and it is the best feeling in the world when I tell her about all the people that I met. Like, I can't put lightly how much I loved telling her last night how many people I met yesterday. And it made me so happy. So genuinely, when you guys follow and subscribe and like, and I just have that pure feeling of like, holy shit, I love telling her about that. And welcome in, Ashley. How are you doing today? Movability, choice scarf in close combat, only counter is ghost type. That's fair. And welcome in, Collector Guz. Oh man. Taking a break after 16 hours of COD Mobile merit. Holy crap. Hey, do I happen to give challenges? I'm not good at giving challenges, but you know, if you want me to give you one, I'll drop you one. I'll try. My favorite color? My favorite color is like cyanish teal, so if you can picture like shiny Trico, that's my favorite color. And welcome in, Bob. How are you doing tonight? And then if I'm doubles, you have Golden Go. Swap items, but you never got true. That's fair, that's valid. Thank you guys for all the follows and everything. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you. I know that I just say a generic thank you, but it's genuinely because I don't know what else to say. My brain just kind of blinks on the words to say. I'm just like, I could say thank you, I could say thank you so much, I could say, like, y'all are amazing, but, like, my brain's like, I don't want to be cringy, and I don't want to be, like, over pushy. Give you challenges? Alright, what kind of Pokemon games do you have, if you have any? You like orange? Valid choice. Valid choice. And now that it's been a little bit longer, I did promise, I did promise Mom's Jeans that I'd change the light to pink, but I'm not sure. Mom's Jeans, are you still here? Your grinding is paid off. 2 mythics, 5 legendaries, and 8 diamond. Damn. Nice, good job. But yeah, so Pizza Potter, do you have any Pokemon games? You're just always annoyed your friend with... That's fair. And welcome in, Haruma. How are you doing today? I gotta get a haircut soon. What do you guys think? You have none, but you would do a Pokemon ripoff called Doodle World in another game? Okay, what kind of games do you have? Because I want to give you a challenge for a game that you have. Unless you want a stream-related challenge. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something. Like I said, I'm not good at coming up with challenges, especially when I don't know. You have the GB's Game Boy Color emulator on your phone in Pokemon Gold? That's awesome. You're gonna go get a snack? Alright, sounds good, Lizard. Enjoy your snack run. You could use an emulator. Do Poke Rogue. That's true. 6 shinies in an hour. Dude, that's crazy. Roblox? Okay, I think a challenge for you, play a game that you've never played before and play it for at least an hour. Just give something that you've never played before a challenge. Your Cyndaquil is level 99. Why? Evolve it. Why would you do this, Caretaker? Why would you do that? Why is your Charmander level 99? Are you trying to have a level 100 Charmander? On Pokemon Gold, that's crazy. You're hunting Wimpod for your Golisopod and got 4 regular shiny Wimpod on. Damn! Damn. Good job on that, Avery. Sheesh. Alright. Hopefully that's a good challenge. Otherwise, if you didn't say Roblox, I was gonna say, here's a challenge. Share the stream to 5 people that might enjoy it. I don't know. Like I said, not good at challenges. I'm trying. No alphas, so they're boxed. Ah, that's tragic. You have a Shalfa Golisopod now? Bet. I bet that's awesome. Pokemon Gold level 99 is max? Really? I thought that you could still get to level 100 in Pokemon Gold. Is your ace, you love Mega Golisopod? Yeah, I mean, I can understand. I mean, especially if you have a Shalfa Golisopod, I mean, he's bound to be your favorite. And thank you, Rubber Duck, for the poor liquid and body. Cheers, we got some root beer. You tried Pokemon Emerald Hardcore Nuzlocke, lost at Watson, but was able to beat one with Leaf Green. That's pretty fair. I do have a Pokemon Nuzlocke on Pokemon Emerald as well. It's not hardcore. I should probably continue that soon. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot about that. And welcome in, Karth. How are we doing tonight? You never realize the differences between alphas and regulars because... Yeah. And welcome in, Unique. How are you doing tonight? Thank you guys for all the support. You guys mean the world to me. Just want to make sure I say that again because, well, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys. Welcome in, Carlos. How are you doing tonight? You're a Charmeleon. Alright, so we're gonna stream until we hit 525, and then I'll probably start getting some sleep for tonight, probably. We'll see. Only because I do still have work tomorrow, so I can't be up terribly late, but... Who should you hunt next? Do you have a Shalfa Trico? If you don't, then that's what you're hunting next. No ifs, ands, or buts. You need a Shalfa Trico. Welcome in, Roku TV. How the hell did you get that name? No, like, actually. That's crazy. Welcome into my channel. I'm so happy that I've met you. That's crazy. I know, over on TikTok, there's somebody named Roku TV. That's crazy. How? How did they get that? Do I know what star? Usually, I've found him in 2-star. 2-star grass. Welcome in, Paycan. How are you doing tonight? Thank you guys for all the support. You guys are awesome. One of the main spawns? Yeah, I've noticed that he's one of the main spawns. So, like, before you're going on, it'll show his, it'll show his silhouette before you go in, if it's available. It took me like 2 minutes of resetting my spawns to find him. And welcome in, Aaron. Oh my god, that's a beautiful name. What's with everybody in, like, most beautiful names tonight? A Shalfa? I mean, you can go for a regular one if you don't want to go for a Shalfa. I just wanted to give you a challenge. Oh, no. My bad. I'm sorry. When I said 2 minutes, I meant, like, finding the portal to hunt it. No, it took me, like, an hour and a half of hunting. Yes, so Paintcan, we are shiny hunting. So right now we're shiny hunting on Pokemon X, so we have the colors inverted, because nobody's ever shiny hunted with this challenge. So the goal is to complete an entire shiny Lividex like this. And yeah, so same thing, Aaron. So basically right now we're shiny hunting on Pokemon X, and we're doing it inverted colors. Because nobody's ever done this challenge before, so the goal is just to basically have fun, do something that nobody's ever done before, and see some shinies that have never been found before. Thank you, I appreciate it. It was a challenge I thought of a couple weeks ago, and the moment that I had the idea, I just implemented the idea immediately, because, well, I mean, it's kind of fun. I have no idea what the shinies are going to look like. We can use context clues to try and decide what it's going to be, but we won't know until we see it. And welcome in, Patrick. Oh, man, this root beer is slapping so hard. Because the regular sizes are too small, alphas are actually true to... Exactly. Viper is huge regardless, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I saw that guy, oh my god. I want to see an Alpha Survivor. You're originally gonna hunt a Shalfa Excalibur because you have the regular shiny Excalibur, but you want Godzilla. That's fair. That's valid. Come on, Charmeleon, it's time for you to be shiny. Welcome in, CM. How are we doing today? Getting his distortion is so hard since it's special cans. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Welcome in, cool person, and thank you, AA Ron, for the likes. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Pardon me, sorry. So, the amount of shinies that we've gotten for the deck so far, Paycan, we've gotten Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, 2 Pansages, and a, Quilladin. So about 7, so not a crazy lot, but for only about 2 weeks, and only like maybe a week's worth of actual hunting, I'll take it. I feel like we're making pretty decent progress. It could be better, could be a lot worse. History for Pokemon. Well, what kind of questions do you have, Isa? And welcome on in. Oh, you did manage to get a Shelf of Tyrantrum. You're stoked. Oh yeah, I can imagine. That's awesome. Congrats on that. And welcome in, Anthony. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in, Sean the Disciple. How are you? And again, we are going to be ending at around 5:25 encounters because I do got to get some sleep for work tomorrow. I was so disappointed. It's so common to shiny hunt Tyrant now because of... Yeah. Yeah, I will say some shinies got, like, a lot easier to get. Like, I will say, like, having to do that glitch for the Gibble was crazy. And welcome in, Rack. How are you doing tonight? What do you mean, what am I doing with my hand underneath the desk? Bro, I'm playing on the fucking 3DS. What are you yapping about? Welcome in, Dean. How are you doing tonight? Not complaining now because you have a reasonable size. Exactly. Yes, I do have a mustache. Thank you for pointing it out. How are you doing today? Also, X and Y introduced Fairy type, right? Yep. Pokemon X and Y introduced, I believe, not only Fairy type, but, I feel like there was another type that also got introduced. I could be wrong, though. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking about how they, with the introduction of, Fairy types, there was the introduction of, my brain was thinking Steel type, but obviously that already existed. I'm thinking about the weakness. I'm an idiot. My brain slipped. Wasn't it Mega Evolution M? Yeah, so... Bro, I couldn't get out of the bedroom, and why? Because you did... Oh, yes! The stupid mirror. Yeah, it was kind of funny. Not knowing that you had to look at it. How am I so good at the game? I've been playing it since it came out. And Pokemon X and Y has been out for 13 years. So I guess that might be it. Yeah, that's pretty fair. I'll let you have that. I will say, every playthrough, though, that I replay Pokemon X and Y, I immediately run to that mirror. And I just change before I'm even told to. I know, it is kind of crazy that Scarlet and Violet came out 3 years ago now. That is pretty whack. Oh, man. I gotta go to my parents' house so I can get my old Pokemon plushies out of the attic. I keep forgetting to do that. Also, yes... What's your point, question, concern, comment, compliment? What do you have to say? Tell me what you're trying to say. You know that last Genesect distribution was before ZA? Really? That's crazy. I didn't know that. But it makes sense. We haven't seen Genesect for a minute, honestly. I kind of forgot that he existed. What's my least favorite part about Pokemon as a series? Game Freak. I hate that it's just a cash grab now. What do you mean you want me? Listen, bro, woman. I'm right here, okay? You can watch me. You know, I'm married. It was a shiny one, by the way. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so I hate how everything is just a cash grab. I hate that it's not about the Pokemon anymore. I feel like I've genuinely since Sun and Moon, I feel like Pokemon hasn't been about creating memories anymore. Ever since Pokemon came to the Switch, it hasn't been the same. I'm just saying. There's been fun moments, there's been good moments, but it's not the same. What did you do, Avery? Welcome in, Nico. How are you doing today? Sword and Shield was fun. I mean, still comparing Sword and Shield to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, it's not the same. It didn't hit home. I mean, Sword and Shield was fun after the DLC came out. Before the DLC, I didn't like the game. When they came out with Crown Tundra, that's when they had my money. You were wanting to replay through the game, but you forgot that I had Genesect, so you reset. Oh, no! Avery, no! Stop! Bruh. I hate to break it to you, bro, but, Game Freak doesn't sell me. Last I checked, Game Freak's not pimping me out. You were too young to remember, and you also realized it as, no, stop. Last I checked, Game Freak's not pimping me out. I'm not, selling on the corner for Game Freak. I'm personally okay. Greninja Ash? Oh yeah, that was awesome. Ash Greninja, when they came out with him on the Pokemon anime. Chef's kiss. You love Sun and Moon? Oh yeah. Sun and Moon was a lot of fun. Especially Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Thoughts on Mega Charizard Y? The only thing I didn't like about Mega Charizard Y was the wings. I don't know, I didn't like the look of the, like, torn wings, I guess. It didn't make sense to me, I guess. I don't know. Aside from that, awesome. I still love it. I don't know why the shiny needed to be purple. The shiny did kind of, falter it. And thank you for the likes, bro moment. Aside from the torn wings and it becoming purple when it's shiny, Charizard Y, I think if they made it not purple and kept the black, that would have been still really cool. But I will say I did prefer Mega Charizard X. Or wait, no, sorry, greenish. It becomes purple with a shiny Mega Charizard X. But both are very respectable. I don't know why we had to have Barney, the purple Charizard. Welcome back, Lizard Lover. What kind of snack did you get? Valid, the anime Sun and Moon was. Oh yeah. Do I collect TCG? I want to, but I haven't opened up a pack of Pokemon cards in at least 2 years. Because the area that I live at sucks with scalpers, and we haven't had an actual release day of Pokemon cards that they're in stock still by the time I get out of work. But to answer your question, I would like to collect TCG. Yeah. Dear Charmeleon, may I have a shiny before I go to bed? We are only doing 15 more encounters, and then I do gotta get some sleep tonight. Makes the wallet thin, though? Yeah. I wish. Yeah. I would like to collect some TCG, I really would. But one, even if there were cards in stock at the moment, I don't have the money for it. I'm scraping to pay the bills anyways. And thank you very much for the follow, bruh. I appreciate it. And welcome in everybody that joined on TikTok. Sorry I didn't get the chance to greet all of you guys. I kind of refreshed a little bit quickly. Welcome in, Hattie. But yeah, so even if I had Pokemon cards in stock, we're already scraping for the bills right now anyways. I can't rightfully buy Pokemon cards when we're already struggling enough. Alright. We got another 11 encounters and then we're calling it a night. Thank you guys for all of the support. Genuinely, all the follows, the subscribers, the likes, genuinely everything has made my night amazing. Thank you guys so much for all of the support, and I can't wait to be live with you guys again tomorrow for New Year's Eve. We are streaming for New Year's. I am going to spend my first moments of 2026 with you guys. Get any new shiny yet? No, sadly we have not. And welcome in, Denise. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, sadly I did not get any shinies tonight. I mean, we still have another 9 more encounters after this encounter right here. So there's still a chance, and technically we did just go over odds. So hypothetically, surely there's a shiny at the next encounter.
Bring ha.
Thank you for the bring ha, Rocco. I appreciate it. Yeah, you remember when you were a kid watching TV on Netflix Pokemon so much? Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I thought about, so I do have a TV to my right that I play Legends of ZA on when we play on the Switch. I did think about pairing my headphones to the TV and just watching Indigo League tonight. I'm not gonna lie, I might do that tomorrow. I could definitely go for some Pokemon Indigo League. I would love to watch it on stream quote, but copyright and DMCA, I can't. But I can at least be like, haha, hey, Ash just fucking died. He's dead. He got. The man punched a Mewtwo. Like, I can commentate, I just can't show the content on the channel as much as I'd love to. Thank you, Lizard, I appreciate it. But yeah, we got a couple more encounters and then we're gonna call it a night. But I appreciate all of the support from everybody. Genuinely, you guys have made my night amazing. I can't wait to tell the wife in the morning about everything. We're gonna have a fun night tomorrow. We are. maybe what we'll do, I might see if I can have a couple coworkers come over. Maybe we'll have some guests for the stream tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see. I might be able to convince my buddy Jack to join. He's funny. If you guys think that I'm funny, you guys need to meet Jack. If you guys want a glimpse of what Jack looks like, when I end stream and a couple encounters, we do have a brand new compilation video of all of the old shiny reactions, so I will warn and say, the quality isn't as good as it is now because it's a compilation of literally 2019 all the way to this year. So it is an evolution of quality. Well, I will say, if you guys watch all the way to the end, my buddy Jack is at the end of the video. He is funny. But we had a fun time making that compilation, so you guys should definitely check it out if you're able to. But we do have more content on its way with Jack. Me and him actually have been playing through Job Simulator. Alright, final encounter of the night. Will we have a shiny to finish off the night? Tragic. Play the comp? Yeah, so unfortunately I can't play it on the stream, but if you guys want to check it out, I will drop the link for you guys at least. If you guys want to check that out. Me and my buddy, we worked hard on editing it. I will say I'm not the best in the world at editing, so when I say we worked hard, my definition of working hard might be different than your typical like Markiplier and shit like that. But it still turned out pretty well. Thank you guys so much for all of the support and the care and the time that you guys have spent with me tonight. You guys genuinely mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for following. Thank you guys for all the likes on the TikTok and the YouTube and the Twitch. Thank you guys. I can't say it enough. You guys genuinely mean the world to me. You guys make my dream come true. Thank you so much. I do gotta get some sleep for tonight. But if you guys want to check out that compilation, I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in tomorrow's stream. I'm not sure what time we'll be starting, because I have work until at least 9 p.m., so it's going to be a couple hours before the ball drop that we try and go live. So, we'll see. We just got to play it on how the day goes. But thank you guys so much for all of the support. You guys mean the world to me. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Thank you guys